And I think this is going to be such a huge lesson for so many of you, if not everyone, in really not forcing things to happen, right? See, we got to do our part. There is a part that we play in the creative process, but there is a huge part of it that we don't control. And like you were just saying there, Nat, with the example you just gave, we can get in our own way where really all we have to do is we have to just let something happen. Okay, so what we do, if we look at the creative process, okay, we can bring our stick person here. Okay, we know that there is this power that is constantly flowing to and through us, and that power just is, okay? It does not stop. It is always flowing into our consciousness. Now, we build an image of what we want. Okay, with this power, we are building an image of what we want. And whether that's positive or negative. See, someone could build a negative image just as easily as they can build a positive image, right? But when we build this image, okay, we're building that consciously with our mental faculties, we have our imagination, we have our reason, okay? And we're bringing these ideas together and forming an image, okay? Let's just do a little eye there. Okay, then when we are turning it over to the subconscious, when we're getting emotionally connected to it, we're turning that over to the universal side of our personality. So we're taking it from spirit, bringing it into our intellect, and we're also turning it back over to spirit. Okay, we can do this. We're connecting it to a part of our personality that is connected with everything and everyone. It's the universal subconscious mind. We're turning it over to God, okay? And that will naturally alter our vibration, okay? Move us into certain actions and produce the results that we want in our life, okay? For every action is an equal and opposite reaction. The world is going to respond in direct proportion to the energy that we're in, positive or negative, okay? But this image, when we're taking that creative power and consciously, this is our part, we are consciously directing and building a mold for that power, that energy to fill. When we get emotionally connected to it, we're accepting it subconsciously, we are turning it back over to spirit. Then spirit will then move it into physical form in our life. Okay? So we understand the place where people go wrong is that when they're getting emotionally connected to what they want, then they're not seeing it happen straight away in their physical results. So then doubt comes in on a conscious level again. See, now they're going back to the creative process, the start of it, okay? With their intellect, doubt or worry is on the conscious mind now. Now maybe they're seeing what they don't want, or they're seeing the result that they don't want with their five senses, okay? And then they're using this creative power to turn over to spirit or to God an image of what they don't want. So they're slowing themselves down, okay? Or they see what they don't want and now they're trying to force things to happen the way they think it should happen, in the timing they think it should happen, okay? Force comes from lack of faith. That's where force comes from. It's from not believing that this process is working and it'll work effortlessly with and through you. It's a creative process. It's a lawful process. It works every time for every single person. Doesn't matter what it is that you're wanting to create, it works exactly the same way. You hold the image in your mind, you turn it over to spirit, and it must move into form with and through you. You do not have to force it to happen. The way that we speed up the process is with our will. Okay, we have our intellectual faculty, we have will. It's by quiet contemplation of the image. You get into the spirit of it. That's what that lesson was last week. Or that's lesson the week before. You match that frequency, you connect to the feeling, you keep nurturing that image or that idea, we can call it the spiritual seed, with your emotions. It's that quiet contemplation, and you have this state of expectancy that it's going to move into form. It's not going to happen, it's happening. There's a difference there. It's unfolding right now. If you're connected to what you want, It's not going to happen, it's happening. Do you see? It's a different state of mind. Okay, even if you can't see it physically in the results right now, doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay? Even the results of creating resistance, it's okay, it's happening. Your job is to stay in the spirit of what it is you want and let it happen. Okay, let's put this big let here. Okay, you let it happen. Like Nat said, the more relaxed we are, more that energy is flowing more freely to and through you. You get more inspired ideas. You're tuned into that frequency. You don't have to try tune into frequency. You let yourself tune into the frequency. It happens through relaxation.